Hello, friends, and welcome back to our Daily Women's Devotional. I am Loved, edited by Carolyn Rathbun Sutton. Today is July 20th, and the title of our devotional is It's a Process, written by Marianne Lisa E. Green. The Bible verse is found in Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Marianne Lisa writes, Have you ever said to yourself or to God, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why is this happening to me? I know I have. Yet, I also know and have learned that those times when I ask God, why me? He is setting me up for good. Yes, a trial is a setup for your good, and you are greater. The Bible tells us that all things work together for good, and that as children of God, our steps are ordered by God. Therefore, when the why me things happen to us, they're always for our good and most important for God's glory. Just take a look at Joseph's life. He had a dream and shared it with his brothers. They became jealous and wanted to kill him, but finally sold him into slavery. He was sold twice and then went to prison because he was a man of integrity. But ultimately his greater came. While in a prison, he was able to interpret dreams for two persons, and finally he interpreted a dream for the ruler of Egypt, the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh believed Joseph's interpretation and made him ruler of the land. As a ruler, Joseph could help the same persons who had sold him into captivity when there was a famine in the land. If what happened to Joseph had happened to us without our seeing the end, we too would be saying, why is this happening to me? However, when we see all that unfolded in Joseph's life, we realize that God had a greater work for him and that everything that happened to him was the process through which the greater came. Our why me moment is the process being used to take us to our moments of good. Sometimes, when the good comes, we will even be able to help someone who took us on the why me path. The next time something happens that causes you to think, why me? Just take a deep breath and thank God for the process. Thank Him, knowing that whatever you're going through will work out for your good, even though the process might be painful and difficult. For we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. Marianne Lisa E. Green is from Kingston, Jamaica. She is single with no children and enjoys her addiction, reading. She enjoys writing devotionals for her friends and family. Obviously, too many times we know that the process for God is way different than what we had in mind. Sometimes it takes us through paths that not very many walk through, and sometimes we even walk that path alone. But thank God that we know that God has a plan and a purpose, and it's always fulfilled in our lives. So let's just trust the process and go with it. After all, we can't go wrong going with God. I hope that you're blessed, you enjoyed today's devotional, and I will see you again tomorrow.